Intriguing matchup to start match week 5 as East Bengal go in search of a third of the season against a Kerala side still pointless after 4. Chungnunga out injured. Vishnu comes in for a start. The return of Sol Crespo, though, is the big news. He hasn't featured since the opening game against North East. The Blasters have been hit with a 3-match ban for Victor Timo. 4 changes for them tonight. There's a debut for Fallow and Dai at the back. Harish Kundu leading the two teams out here. Sol Crespo, nice to see him back in the starting 11 for East Bengal tonight. They've missed him over the last 3 games. What can we expect, I wonder, over the next 90 minutes?
This season.
Harish Kundu gets us underway. East Bengal then, in their usual red and gold, kicking from left to right in the first half. The Blasters. Rashid just managed to get that one out of his feet. It's a good ball to Edmund. Great ball across. Ezzejjari. Brought down. Penalty, says Harish Kundu. And there's a yellow card come out as well for the challenge by Iban Doling.
Bengal to begin with, moving the ball quickly, find a bit of gap, finding Edmund. Edmund whips it in first time. And Iban diving for the ball. And in the eyes of Harish Kundu gives away a penalty.
A penalty against Sporting Club Delhi, and scores a penalty against the Kerala Blasters to put his side in front. So a positive start from the Blasters comes to nothing. It's East Bengal once again that take the lead.
Brilliant penalty coming in from Youssef, sends the keeper the wrong way, strong, certain, and making sure that Ash does not get anything on it. Confident about his abilities. Youssef adds another goal to his tally.
Side as well, Bipin and Sandeep. There's Bipin again. Ezzejjari trying to get in front of Hormipam. It's back out to Sol Crespo, who got right underneath.
Dangerous build-up. Rashid finds Bipin, who does ever so well to turn in the box. And Hormipam just doing enough to make sure that Youssef doesn't get a good touch on it.
There's Naocha. Good looking ball in. Well, arriving at pace was Ajsal, but couldn't keep the shot down.
That's very good from Kerala Blasters, keeping it simple and running towards his own goal. Always difficult for a defender to defend those balls.
Fires that one out to Kevin Yoku. Brought it under control nicely. Gets away from Edmund. Now taking on Mohamed Rakib. Fires the ball across. We'll take it. Nice deep one, just pushed away. Fallu was the man that was coming in on that, the tallest man on the field. Sandeep pushing away, Hormipam.
Dangerous delivery, whipped in. Fallu, as we thought, would have been the target at that far post. Sandeep just using too much.
Evin Das. Again, Danish Farouk there, who was in an offside position, opted not to bring himself into play. That will be a foul this time by Mohamed Rakib.
Kevin York again, clever customer this time. Edmund,
give it whichever way you see it as a foul. Vibin with the free kick, no height on it once again. It's not dealt with by the East Bengal defence. Can Kerala get back into this before half time? Out to Sandeep, little bit of space. Sol Crespo goes out, tries to fire that one in first time. Danish Farouk with a header, looping but didn't quite dip.
That's good work again. Kerala Blasters applying the pressure and keeping it there. Danish Farouk on that occasion does ever so well, does the right thing as well.
Just a second corner for the Blasters. Fallu just wide before half time.
Biggest chance. Fallu gets some space in the box.
Miguel, lovely ball. Basim Rashid trying to beat our Sheikh at his near post, but just wide of the target. But it's another lovely move, great movement off the ball from East Bengal too, as the half-time whistle goes.
She's just trying to be clever enough to sell Arshid.
Well, it's been a workmanlike performance for East Bengal, who got themselves in front. They've had to do well to contain the Kerala Blasters, who had that good chance from Fallow towards half-time. Underway then. Kerala Blasters in a change strip of all white tonight. Can they get back into this? Can they get something from the game? Pointless, don't forget, after their first 4 matches, they've never lost 5 in a row. in the Indian Super League.
Get past this East Bengal side.
To play around the referee there as well. East Bengal, but they still have possession. Edmund into Ezzejjari. The flag stay down.
Big opportunity for Ezzejjari, but I think the flag would have gone up, Mark.
Edmund. Nicely done. Chance for Vishnu to get the ball across. And eventually it's headed over the top, but a spell of pressure by East Bengal.
From side from one end to the other. Edmund holding that ball up for Vishnu, who finally crosses it in.
Ajsal. Sandeep. Oh, Amar went to ground early. Prabhsukhan's quickly off his line again, though.
Good overlapping run from Sandeep coming in again. That touch, just a little. Blasters seem to be threatening on occasions, and with probably an attacking change or two coming through, they could be in trouble.
Shaying around in the penalty area.
We've got Jay Kutango also ready.
Jay Gupta. You're going to make a name for yourself now, is it? Good ball over the top. Here is Jay in on goal. Good ball.
Jay Kutango coming on and proving dangerous. Gets that ball in, but Jay Gupta doing just enough to.
Miguel plays it out to Basim Rashid. That wasn't too far away. And that'd be one of the goals of the season had it gone in.
Wow. Great technique. Defense open from open play.
Over it comes. Jay Gupta. Claiming he was getting nudged in the back.
Jay Gupta could not keep it on target. But this has to be, that final ball into the attacking third has to be better. But in the meantime, you've got Mahesh coming in now.
Ibn Das. Now Sandeep. To play this one into the danger area. Perhaps she can get unchallenged though. Crowd still getting a little anxious here. Can they conjure something from the set piece to give them some breathing space? There's a foul in the area on Archer. Well, the referees just pulled that back. And Kerala thought they'd got a chance to break forward there. Fallow and Miguel. Well, Miguel has made a meal of that because Fallow just pushed him. Well, this was the incident. Straight through him, in fairness. And the yellow card is out from Harish Kundu. Jay Gupta. Looking for Ezzejjari, couldn't get over the ball though. Third corner of the game for the Blasters. Better delivery, and a free header from Ajsal, and Kerala have levelled into stoppage time. And what a time to get your first Indian Super League goal. Is that the goal that gives Kerala their first point of the season? We said it could be a set piece. East Bengal have switched off. And second goal. Floated again, whole crowd of players. Jay Gupta was in there. Fallow just prevents it from going for another corner.
This draw, Mark, also means that Kerala Blasters get the first points on the board, and they'll be happy to collect a draw on the road, if you want to call it that.
Well, it is a draw for the Blasters, having fallen behind for that Ezzejjari penalty in the first half. They know how disappointing that is, having not held on to the lead, but as we said, 1-0 is always very fragile. Muhammad Ajsal getting the equalising goal in the 92nd minute. Full time, East Bengal 1, the Kerala Blasters 1.